Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. We are back for part 86 of our Skylanders Giants blind playthrough. Just introduced Series 2 Lightning Rod, took out his heroic challenge pretty quick. We're going to come in now, pull him, and we will introduce LightCore Shroomboom.
He shoots! He spores!
LightCore.
Okay, so once again that did not register up in the top corner, I guess because we already have Shroomboom, regular Shroomboom from the battle pack. Sweet, okay. What lights up on him on the portal is his eye and then the mushroom, which the mushroom is a really cool green color. Cassie actually told me she got him too locally at Target, which, he's still really hard to find. I have never, to this day, seen LightCore Shroomboom locally. I got this one from Amazon, and he's still somewhat hard to find on there. He kind of tends to go in and out of stock. It's got a little bit better there when I got him. Hadn't really monitored him online since then, but like I said, I'm someone that's out all the time looking for Skylanders, and I've never ever seen him locally. Toys R Us got that initial run, and then it just kind of was, not happening. I think a few people have said they've gotten him at Walmart, and then like Cassie and a handful of other people I can vouch for, said they got him at Target, but he is pretty dadgum hard to come by right now, in my opinion. That said, I want to go ahead, since I already shot it. You can see his eye there lights up in the game, but the cool thing is, this is what Cassie said, the mushrooms are actually green when you shoot them. That's kind of cool in my opinion. I mean, that's something they didn't have to do, and just the fact that they went ahead and did it's almost like you're shooting nuclear waste enemies now, which is pretty sweet. So I'm happy about that. But I mean, at 4 a.m. I guess it doesn't take much, but that is pretty cool. She'd mentioned that he shot the green mushrooms. I really like the way they light up. So we'll come in now though, and
Look at my numbers grow!
it's almost like the sun is glaring on him or something. I don't know what they were thinking with that pose here, but doesn't really matter. We don't care about that as much as we do everything to the right side of the screen. So stats, we have health of 260, speed 43. That puts him with Lightning Rod. Prison Break and Eruptor were both at 35. Stealth Elf was at 50. Armor 18, critical hit 20, elemental power 53, and no heroics just yet. That'll change here shortly, hopefully. Upgrades, we begin. We have Slingshot. Press A to shoot an exploding mushroom. Already shown you that one. Mushroom Ring, I'll show you when we back out. It's press B to spawn a ring of mushrooms that damage enemies. Have to say, in the game, that's not worked very well at all just yet. I think it will once it's upgraded, but right now it's kind of like something to use to slow things down while you run and then shoot at them again, in my opinion. First upgrade you can get kind of cool. It's his tertiary. It's Launch Paratroopers. Press Z to shoot mushroom paratroopers who drop down from the sky. That sounds really awesome. Kind of excited about that one. I actually did not remember that from introducing regular Shroomboom. But then we have Super Shrooms. Mushroom Ring gets bigger. Again, that's kind of like what we see with Zook. I think it'll come in handy. Bigger Boom Shrooms. Hold A to charge up a giant exploding mushroom. We then see Bouncing Boom Shrooms. Exploding mushrooms bounce on the ground to do increased damage. That's kind of sweet. That's his last base upgrade. We then get into where you pick a path. The top path looks like his secondary upgrades, if you will. You got Spore Power. Mushroom Ring creates a damaging spore cloud. I could see that being pretty awesome if you're kind of defense minded. Next up is Ultimate Ring. Mushroom Ring is the biggest it gets. Wouldn't have expected that with Ultimate being, an adjective before Ring. We then have Back to the Beginning. Hold B to remain underground where you can move around freely. Again, I do not remember this from I guess that was like launch day though, when we got the Golden Dragon Fire Cannon Battle Pack from GameStop. But it's kind of like what we see with Terrafin. I'm hoping he can damage enemies. If not, it'll be like defensive, kind of like what we see with Camo. But that looks like a pretty sweet upgrade path in my opinion. Now we come down, we got his primary, if you will. Lock and Load can fire exploding mushrooms faster that do increased damage. We then have Fungal Infestation. Mushroom paratroopers stick to enemies and do damage over time. That's kind of cool. Of course, that goes back to a story scroll where he got his buddies out of Chaos's Pizza Garden. Then we have Paratrooper Invasion. Shoot 3 mushroom paratroopers at once. This is probably, Shroomboom's probably going to be somebody that I take regular down one path and LightCore down the other. They both look decent. I honestly think this top path might be the one I prefer, at least for my playstyle. Again, being a new lander, he doesn't have the WoW POW, does have the Soul Gem though, which is self-slingshot. While holding A, press B to slingshot himself towards enemies. Soul Gem can be found in Time of the Giants. So, pretty cool, I have to say. I'm kind of excited about it. Quests, we got Monster Masher, Battle Champ, Heroic Challenger, Chowhound, and Arena Artist. You know that stuff in and out by now. Elementalist, you also have down pat. Fully stocked. Defeat 250 enemies while at full health. That may be tougher for him to do than, you know, say like Stealth Elf, Zook, Tree Rex. He's not the quickest guy, and issue I've had with him in gameplay is his slingshot is like not accurate at all. You know, I mean, granted that's only with one heroic challenge done, but and no upgrades, but I've had some issues with that. Melon Maestro, it targets 200 times in a turret challenge. Again, my recommendation, since I have done that with Legendary Stealth Elf on the hard file, is go into the canyon level, just throw in your life element Skylander you want to get the Melon Maestro taken care of, and repeat until you're at 200. As soon as you're there, pull them and put the next one in, and you know, go from there. Next up, and this one is specific to Shroomboom, Lunching Launch. Eat a watermelon while performing a self-slingshot. So that'll be something you'll have to think about and set up, but I don't think it'll be too difficult, you know, once you have a Soul Gem to pull it off. So we'll back out of there. We've kind of taken care of everything. I will show you again, that's his primary, and regular Shroomboom, obviously, you know, his eye's not going to be glowing like it is right now, lit up, but the mushrooms won't either, so keep that in mind. I have to say, they look really cool. His secondary attack as the Shroom Shield. Like I said, pretty much any enemy can just weave in and out of that thing. What I've done with it is just use it, and then I actually get out of the way and then turn around and hope that his slingshot goes where I want it to, and it rarely does. Again, heroics and upgrades I think will help with that.
Ready for more training? All right, let's do it.
I think his was one where we had, was it Baking with Batterson, where we had to get the ingredients to the pie or something? I think it was. I think it's one of the longer challenges, but I think we'll be able to pull it off, hopefully. Okay, there it was. Yeah, Baking with Batterson. +3 armor. Bring fruit to Batterson for a sweet reward. So hopefully we can crank this out. If not on the first time, maybe the second. We got plenty of time here, so we'll see what happens. I do remember this one playing it. I just kind of don't remember the
Batterson
details.
wants to bake a very special pie, but the ingredients are all in some high places, and he needs your help in getting them down. Collect those ingredients fast enough, and we will be eating some delicious, albeit strange, pie.
Yeah, I just screwed up. I was looking at the computer and not the screen to see where all the fruit is. But we're just gonna go this way. We've got 5 minutes, so it is a long one. Note that he does deal 20 damage, though. It looked like with his initial stuff. It's just a matter of if it hits the target. Okay, so we gotta do this type of stuff. I hear it, Sean. guess it must be like a spawner. Okay, so where is the... There's the bounce pad. We can't get to it. It's wonderful. So we'll have to come over here. There we go.
Whoa!
Mango.
Okay, so... we got the mango taken care of, so we'll see on the ingredient list. Hey, we just killed him with a push block. That's something you can keep in mind, you know, like for your Earth element Skylanders. Granted, it's only one, but I mean, I guess you can do it 25 times if you have to.
Pop it up!
Get that worked out pretty well.
Ingredient collected. Yum.
It's maybe one we have to do several times, just to kind of get back to the field. Since it's not a speed challenge, I haven't actually done this one, you know, a whole bunch, so I'm just gonna keep that in mind. That's of course where we've been already. You know what? I think we can walk off and get that. Yeah. Seemed like wasn't there a time deal somewhere? Okay, so Giants could obviously take that little shortcut there if need be. I honestly thought the time deal was there. I guess I'm gonna go back down this way.
Carrot.
Got the carrot.
Ingredient collected. Yum.
Halfway there. Before I walk off that. Okay. So there's extra time right there. So there's 30 seconds. I don't know if that's gonna help us get this taken care of. Hopefully. I think once you know this challenge, it's gonna be easy if you just like playing it time and time again.
Ingredient collected. Yum.
It's not gonna be like one of the stressful ones like Swarm or Fright Rider that's giving trouble. You could actually probably complete Chow Hound in this thing. You know, if you like fail it once or twice. You know, I'm not saying to do that, it's just it puts out a ton of food for sure.
Ingredient collected. Yum.
It seemed like though once we got all the ingredients we had to go somewhere, you know, like meat batters. I don't remember if that's the case. I bet you could have killed him with a turtle. It might have counted for $100.
You've almost made it. Pineapple. Ingredient collected. Yum.
We should be able to do this unless we just like get lost or something.
One more to go. Tomato.
Yeah, so we just like the
Heroic challenge complete. Excellent job.
that was pretty easy. I mean, that's box stock. We hadn't done it but one time with Shroomboom, so there you go. I actually really like that one. I think it's kind of fun.
You did it! Now enjoy this
And we get
reward.
pie, which is awesome. You know, so I actually remember to hit no this time. It didn't take long at all. We've been cranking these out pretty quick. We will go ahead and let him pick up some cash. I'd say he deserves it, even though he did have pie. You know, but like I said, the cool thing about when I go to bed, I'll get to wake up and have birthday cake for breakfast. So pretty excited about that. You know, it's just once a year type deal. So. Get a lot, you know, Shroomboom, and kind of I was using him, you know, I was trying to like get him up to level 15 and everything in the hard file, and I just kept having the issue where, you know, he wasn't locking on to enemies and dealing damage. Kind of really got annoying, but I have to say I kind of like LightCore Shroomboom. So, I don't know if it's just because the mushrooms look like I'm shooting toxic stuff. pretty good character, I think. There we go. We got him up to 366. Seemed like we've been being 368 with everyone else. Guess we missed something somewhere. Not too big a deal. We're gonna go ahead and pause here. We have now introduced in this recording session Stealth Elf, Eruptor, Prism Break, Lightning Rod, LightCore Shroomboom. Oh, we actually kicked it off with Cinder since I never did her. You know, but I guess I'm really tired, but I kind of want to use the giants I just got, so I guess we'll come in and do Thumpback and Eyebrow in this coming part. So nonetheless, that wraps up part 86 of our Skylanders Giants blind playthrough. Questions, comments you can ask on the blog, oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching, and we will catch you back here for, I guess, part 87.